April, how's it going?
Good. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. Do you mind if I see your diary card? Awesome, thank you. Alright. It looks like no urges or attempts at suicide or self-harm. Okay. And also no urges or attempts at drinking or drug use. Okay. Let's see. For unwanted behavior, your unwanted behavior is eating junk food. And it looks like some of the urges here, you had some pretty intense urges throughout the week at times. Yeah. I like junk food too. Let's see. And it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 days out of the week you did eat junk food. 2 days you didn't. That's great. But before this, roughly, how frequently were you eating junk food?
At least daily.
Yeah. And so when you say at least daily, would that mean
Like
that
multiple
maybe
times a day. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So 2 times not eating junk food at all is really great, especially given that it looks like on Wednesday you had an intense urge, but somehow didn't engage in that behavior.
Right.
How were you able to do that?
Well, on Monday I had to set some time aside to do some meal prepping for the week. And so I figured, I've already got my meals for the day prepped, so I should probably just stick to what my plan was. And even though I wanted to get out the unhealthy food and eat it because it would taste better, I didn't, because I didn't want my other food to go to waste.
So meal planning essentially, it sounds like, was really helpful in keeping you motivated and kind of sticking to this plan.
Yeah, definitely.
Because you already had planned out a very specific meal, you'd made it, and you didn't want it to go to waste.
Yeah.
And so it was easy to kind of avoid junk food.
Yeah.
Great. Let's look at your effective behaviors here. It looks like you have exercising and going to bed on time. Okay. Exercise, it looked like you did 4 days out of the 7. That's fantastic. And specifically, you exercised 3 in a row. Before that, how frequently were you exercising?
Once a week if I was lucky.
Okay. So 4 times in a week is phenomenal then. It's really
Yeah.
great. Good. Going to bed on time. Looks like you were able to do that 3 times this week, kind of spread out throughout the week. How frequently were you going to bed on time, and what would you deem is on time?
Well, I have to get up pretty early, like around 5:30 or 6, so I would say getting to bed on time is, I would say like 10:30, but I would usually stay up till like 11:30, 12.
Okay.
So
10:30 would be like the on time,
Yeah.
given that you wake up quite early,
yeah,
and 11:30, 12 o'clock is maybe a little late.
yeah.
On these days when you're able to do that, what was different?
Just making it a priority and not making excuses, because that's what I usually do, is make an excuse like, oh, I want to stay up and watch TV, or I have work to do, stuff to get done for work, or I want to hang out with my husband, or just whatever. Just coming up with excuses. So just thinking about it beforehand and telling myself that I wasn't going to come up with excuses, I guess, to just do what I knew I needed to do.
Yeah. Great. So it sounds like kind of planning ahead then.
Yeah.
And having like really effective reasons why you should go to bed on time.
Yeah.
Okay. On the days you were able to do it, what was it like when you accomplished that?
I mean, I really like staying up late, so it wasn't really so much a sense of like, accomplishing something great, but it was more just a really big difference in how I felt physically, and just like my energy level felt really good, and just not having that constant feeling of sleepiness and grogginess, which is really, really nice, and it made a big difference in my day.
So essentially, there's not some immediate effect, but actually the following day you really notice the effect of it. That you didn't wake up groggy, you seemed like you had more energy, and overall you just had a better day.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds like that's something definitely to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
In planning for next week, I want you to continue filling the diary card out. You did a great job this week filling it out. What was it like for you filling the diary card out?
Well, I mean, I always think that taking time to reflect at the end of the day is really good, because it gives you an opportunity to just think about what worked for you in that day and what didn't, and then to help you kind of make a plan going forward, and tweak whatever needs to be tweaked to help you reach your goals better.
So in moving forward, what would you say is going to help the most at increasing these effective behaviors and in reducing the ineffective behaviors?
Well, I think we'll take baby steps. I don't think I'd be able to accomplish any of these goals just overnight. I think it's gonna be little by little. But I do know that for me, when I want to make a good habit or break a bad habit, if I'm able to do the right thing multiple days in a row, then it kind of becomes like, oh, I don't want to do the wrong thing, because then I'll have to start all over, you know what I mean? So I like having multiple days of success in a row.
Yeah.
So that kind of is a motivator to me.
So it sounds like by having them back to back, you feel like you kind of gain momentum, and that it really kind of drives your belief in yourself around the fact that you can do those things, but also that it kind of increases your motivation around it also.
Yeah.
So it looks like here with effective behaviors, you had 3 days in a row, which is, again, fantastic. I don't know that I exercise 3 days in a row all the time. Now, given what you said, how would you alter the goal for next week? Is that being 3 days in a row?
I mean, with exercise, I don't feel like it's necessary to really exercise every single day, but I think if I could have like multiple weeks where I exercise like 3 or 4 times in a week, I think that would be a big achievement for me, and that would make me happy.
Great. So next week, just showing that at least you've done multiple times, which would be 3 or more?
Yeah.
Okay. And then with going to bed on time, how would that look differently than this past week? Again, these ones are kind of spread out.
I definitely think I can do better. I think it would come down to planning ahead more. So if I know that there are things that I have to accomplish before I go to bed, then making sure that I get on top of those things and get them done in a timely manner, so that I don't have to stay up late, and also just like realizing that unimportant things like watching TV or looking at my phone are less important than sleep. I need to make sure that I'm remembering that sleep is more important, because I tend to put it at the bottom of my list of priorities.
Great. That sounds like a fantastic plan. And then last of all, kind of the junk food thing. You had 2 days where you were able to do it, and they were kind of midweek, it looks like, but separate from one another. How would you approach this next week?
I don't know. I really, really enjoy unhealthy food. So, I don't know. I think that the only thing that would probably really motivate me is maybe if I had a cheat day like once a week. And I could only have that cheat day if I ate healthy the rest of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be something that would motivate.
Okay. Well, great. That sounds like a great plan. All right. Thank you.